like a Hellcat.
Hey, what's up, what's YouTube? I'm your host with the most, King Geo in the house. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who signed up, who have subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't done so, go and subscribe right now. Smash that thumb button, smash a like, and hit that bell right there, that notification bell, and it will notify you when I, King Geo, have uploaded a video. As you well know, also, if you have not known, I have now a subscribers. So I'm not subscribers. I have a membership. So if you want to join my membership, there's 3 different tiers per month. They have different perks. So I advise you to join us. There are different perks given out. I have different things to give out. Everything has not been done as to what I'm going to give out, but I always give out cool things. So make sure you join King Geo. So also, I will be doing a podcast pretty soon. It's going to be called Geo. It's not going to be King Geo. It's going to be called Geo. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up very soon, maybe in a day or 2, or maybe 3. But basically, maybe not more than 2 days. But anyway, so let's talk about stimulus. As you know, Joe Biden signed the stimulus package on Thursday, the $1.9 trillion package. And a lot of people have been getting, a lot of people started getting their checks yesterday, have been getting deposited yesterday, their money on direct deposit. Some people have received it today, and some people go into the portal of get my payment on the irs.gov, and you can pay, there you put your social security number, your date of birth, your address, and it will tell you more or less when your money is going to be put, or if they have received it. Now, there are a lot of people who have not seen their status change as it was. If you look at some people who have the second stimulus, they have not received it. And if you go to get my payment, you will see that it says that there's not enough information for them to be based on. So at times, this time you probably will see the same thing. A lot of people have told me that they see the same thing that they seen on the second, that they saw the second stimulus. As far as the portal is concerned, saying that we have not, we don't have enough information. I'm going there under the assumption that on this one right now, if you have changed anything, maybe that's it. And if not, it's just a computer system that is overwhelmed with a lot. Remember, the system now has to do refunds. People are still fighting, so they're going to do refunds, and they're going to have to do the stimulus check also. So that to the computer, that's overwhelming. So that's going to take time. So it's not going to be easy. But like I said, some people who have zero dependents and nothing like that, and had the same thing they did last year, their direct deposits going by quick. Starting Monday, the IRS is going to. You can do it today too because it's there. But they said on Monday they be doing their new update for the Get My Payment, so you can track your stimulus check. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing they did on the second one. They did the non-filer, but a lot of people don't know how to file. And I think that's a tool that's supposed to be important. And also, it'd be good also for the IRS. Some people can update their bank records. So it all depends how they do it on Monday. But as of today, there's still checks. There is direct deposits going through people's account. So check your bank, whichever bank you roll with, or whatever debit card you used, or if you use whatever it is that you used to use your direct deposit. Check that. Some companies they reboot their system after 12 o'clock midnight. Some do it at 2. Some do it at 3. It all depends. I know my bank does it after 4 a.m. in the morning. But if you have American Express Serve or American Express Bluebird, which today Bluebird was horrible, it would be after midnight. It all depends when the IRS throws it out. But I don't think the IRS is gonna do anything today as far as throwing stimulus. If they did it in the morning time. But yeah, so the stimulus money is flowing through, and it's kind of amazing. Even though Trump's stimulus went back quick too, it took 3 days, but it took him longer to sign. But the one thing that I do want to say about the stimulus package is that a lot of people, if you have a lot of Democrats, especially tech crews, that says all this money is going to prisoners, this money is going to rapists, this money is going to illegal immigrants. Well, number one, this money is not going to illegal immigrants because if you have no Social Security, you're not going to get it because even the INT, you're not going to do that. Second, going to prisoners. Back in the second in the second stimulus, there was an inmate who sued the federal government because they wanted to get their stimulus and they won and they got the stimulus. Are all prisoners going to get the stimulus? I don't think so. I think those who were filed. I'm not sure how that works. Because I haven't looked at the legality of it. I haven't looked at the case, who threw the case up in court, who took it to court, and what was the actual outcome, what the judge had said. So I cannot tell you because I have not looked at the lawsuit or his final decision. If you want me to, let me know, and I will look it up for you, and I will let you know why prisoners are getting some of the stimulus money that they're getting from this stimulus. And also, in this stimulus package, under the Reconciliation Act, if you owe anything on a debt collector, they can garnish your stimulus. On the first two, on the first one they did it, and when they went to the second COVID bill, Congress stopped that, so they couldn't garnish anything. But on this bill, being that is a reconciliation, by law it cannot hold. It cannot say you cannot. Debt collectors cannot garnish because it doesn't go with. It doesn't fall within the parameters of the Reconciliation Act, so they couldn't put that. They couldn't squeeze that in. So if you owe child support, you don't have to worry about that. If you owe the IRS, you don't have to worry about that. If you owe your school debt, your student loan, you don't have to worry about that. But a tax collector, yes. Will they go after it? I don't know. That's up to the debt collector decision. How they do it, I have no idea. I've never dealt with that, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Also, if you want me to find out for you, please mention it on my comments, and I will look for that for you. So you have all these Republicans saying that this was, that only 9% of the stimulus is going to the COVID. Well, actually more than 9%, but you have over $452 billion going into the stimulus package, and you have school funding that's based on COVID. You have unemployment based on COVID, a medical PPP based on COVID. There's a lot of things that are based on COVID. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. I can agree with that. The same thing in the past two bills when they did it. And they passed it. A lot of agencies got money that I don't think that they were worthy of getting money. But hey, it is what it is, right? But for the Republicans to vote 0 on this COVID bill, and then to tell you that only 9% of it is for COVID and the rest is for gibberish, that's a lie. They passed in 2017. They passed a reconciliation bill with the tax relief, so the wealthy can get richer, and they say, oh, that there's a trickle down effect, and there is no such thing as a trickle down effect. The trickle down effect, that never works. Anyone who knows economics knows that. They tell you, the wealthy gets it, the wealthy spends it. They go to mom and pop shops, or they give it to the employment, to the employers, to the employees, and then the employees go out and buy. So that's what they call a trickle down effect, something to that, something like that. But don't buy into that. That's never the function. And it's kind of amazing that you see us bickering about stimulus, but yet no one was bickering but Donald Trump was giving the stimulus, right? And here comes Biden. Is Biden perfect? No. Is he my favorite candidate? No. But at least he is trying. He tried to be bipartisan, and the Republican Party said no. The Republican Party said no. And what gets me angry the most is that you see Democrats saying they need to get rid of the filibuster. Yeah, they got to get rid of the filibuster. But when Barack Obama was in office, he had both the Senate and the House, and they still didn't do the filibuster because it benefits some Democrats, and some Democrats are bought. Some Democrats are conservatives, business conservative. They lean towards the right. So there's a lot of don't let it be fooled. But in the honest to God truth, when you hear someone on TikTok or you hear someone on Facebook tell you that the gas prices have gone up because of Biden, that's not true. Biden has nothing to do with it. This is called supply and demand. More people are out in the streets. More people are moving around. So you have more people using their cars. So more people want to buy gas. So if you buy more gas, the demand is there. The same when COVID came, the gas prices went down because no one was going outside. You're not gonna have, you can't put $3 on gas outside and no one's gonna go and put gas because no one's going. No one's traveling. No one's going outside. But now that the vaccine is out and people are going out more often, so there's traveling more. It's less travel is less restrictive, so people feel more comfortable in going outside. And when that happens, like I said, it's called supply and demand. So the president has nothing to do with the price of oil. Second, everybody comes and says, the left wing, the right wing, and the president. I've seen a lot of people say, well, look what he's done, the pipeline, and he had done this and that. Let me tell you something, people. The president can only do so much. The president, to be honest with you, is a puppet. The one who decides. If you want to blame someone, you don't blame the president. If you want to blame someone, you blame the Senate and the House of Representatives, because they're the ones who make the law. They're the one who scratches it from beginning to end. And at the end of the day, who signs it? The president. And if the president signs it and the president vetoes it, it goes back to the Senate. And if the Senate wants to pass it, they'll pass it. They'll go above the president's head, just the way they did with Donald Trump's last bill. He vetoed, President Trump vetoed the military bill, and Congress said, no, that's going through. That's the first time that they've gone over Trump's head. So don't think of Biden, don't think of Trump, don't think of things like that. When you look at Biden, you think about Biden is just a middleman. Biden just signs it to get it over and done with. But the real honchos there are your senators and your real honchos are your House of Representatives. Those are the ones who passes the law. If you never went to history class, it's something to look up to. Look it up. Find out what you guys how the system works, and you will see that it's all bullcrap because they don't care about us anyway. But I don't want to get to politics like this. I want to leave that for another. I will leave this for another time. So I want to tell you guys, if you have any problems with your stimulus, let me know, and I will find out whatever I can as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Hey, God bless.